Man, Priska is a big girl. She has money, she's got a car, a good job. Everything seems to be going well for her. Trouble is, she is always getting into one fight or another. Take for instance, Stanley is a big boy. He's got friends. He's the life of the party. When he goes out, he's like drinks for everyone. People love him. But for some reasons, his relationships will never last. Some people think that when you have money or you've built some level of success, all of your problems just magically disappear. But the truth is, it takes more than making money to live a peaceful and happy life. Because society tells you, if you have money, all your problems will disappear. If you're successful, half of your troubles are gone. If you have made it in some measure, then you are good. But no, it isn't always like that. There are battles you have fought before you became who you are today. There are battles you are consistently fighting because you haven't dealt with those issues. Now you have issues in your life that needs you to attend to. Trauma from the past, self-esteem issues. You've got issues that have to do with your identity. You do not know who you are. You haven't begun to embrace your past. You haven't grown from who you used to be. And now here you are. You've made money. You have friends. You're the life of the party. And people kind of like you. But you see, your insecurities will keep showing up if you don't deal with it. How do you deal with it? You have to embrace who you were. You have to enjoy the journey you have been on. You have to remind yourself that where you're coming from, what you have been through may not, even if it is your fault, may not be your fault. And if it were your fault, you have grown past who you were. You have to understand that in the journey called life, that people will come at you with different sorts of things, different sorts of habits, different sort of people will jump at you. And how you treat them depends on how you view yourself. For some people, their success is just what they have. Their monies are just what they possess. They do not have strength of character because one thing is missing: identity. You start to battle identity crisis. You start to wonder who you are. You start to fight people. You are afraid that your past may catch up with your future. You are trying to rewrite your story. You are trying to rewrite history. You are trying to detach from who you used to be. And now you found this new person that you are to the society. But the internal battles will remain. They will stand. They will be there till you confront them, till you deal with them, till you confront that monster, that gaping hole, that sad person, that small person that dwells inside of you. So there are a couple of things that may happen to you. Top of that list, imposter syndrome. You know how you've made all of the money in the world and you have everything, but you're always scared that maybe somebody's going to catch up to you. You know, fear of being exposed for who you are not, because of course you've decided that this is who you are, and then people look at you and they're like, this doesn't add up. So you become scared, you become terrified. You also have to understand your value beyond all of these achievements. Ask yourself, who am I without my achievement? When I'm stripped of titles, stripped of my successes, when I drop them off, when I wake up in the morning in the corner of my room, when there's nobody watching, when there's nobody looking at me, when the world is blind to me, when I'm in the quiet of my own space, who am I? Your worth, your life shouldn't be defined by the things you possess or by the person you have become. It should be defined solely by who you are on the inside. And that is the only time that you will have peace. I know people say peace is relative. It's better to cry in a Lamborghini than to cry on a bicycle. Yes. But true peace comes from knowing who you are, from understanding yourself, from reconciling who you are today with who you have been in the past. That is where you would find true peace. Only you can decide for yourself what peace means. So I say to you today, search within. The struggle is real. The struggle is true. The struggle is there. It will always be there, especially if you have been on a journey that is made for the books, on a roller coaster journey where things haven't been the way they are today, where you've had to fight your way through, where you've had to detach from your past into your present, where even your present doesn't feel comfortable because you do not understand how this level of success become you. So at some point you will doubt yourself. At some point you will look behind, you will look at your back and you wonder, are they onto me? Do they know that I'm not who they presume me to be? You will look at the back and you wonder, are they catching on? Am I letting on? You would want to use a spoon where a fork should be used, a fork where a spoon should be used. You will wonder, you would try to clean up at every point in time because you were terrified of people knowing the truth about your past. There is no shame in your past. What has happened in your life has brought you to this point you are at today. The journey to this place is worthy of discourse. It is an encouragement to others. It is nothing to be ashamed of. So when you wake up tomorrow morning and look at yourself in the mirror, say to yourself, Priska, Franca, Stanley, John, you're doing well. You're doing good. You do not look like where you have been. You do not look like the journey you have been on. But here you are, standing strong, taller, bigger, better, and far from the little child that you were when this whole thing started. And I wish you peace, through peace, if you only just have faith.